Guys, so this is my super impromptu first video for my YouTube channel. I had been planning to start YouTubing for literally months, but I kept finding reasons not to start. And I mean, they were legitimate reasons. Like, I don't have my computer right now to be editing videos. I don't know why I said that weird. I never finished my last project, which some of you might know what that is. It is going to get finished. But I've always been really hard on myself for starting new projects when I haven't finished my last ones. But eventually I just felt like if I kept finding reasons not to start YouTubing, I wasn't going to start YouTubing. So I took my mom to the doctor today, sitting in my car with nothing to do. I thought, I'm going to pull out my phone, hope that the audio is okay, and I'm going to shoot a YouTube video and just jump in and start doing it, you know? Because like I said, if I don't, then I'm probably never going to start. I'm never going to feel ready. So here we go. In the future, I will have some sort of like intro or something, but for now, we're just going to jump right in. And what I want to talk about today is my thoughts and tips for New Year's resolutions. It's a couple days past New Year's, but I hoped that it was still early enough in January that doing a video about New Year's resolutions could hopefully still be relevant. And if it's not, I'm still going to make this video anyways, so it doesn't matter. So first of all, my thoughts on New Year's resolutions. I feel like a lot of people, sorry if I keep looking away, like I'm in the parking lot and there's people walking around, so like catches my attention to look at people. So sorry if that's distracting at all. Anyways, I think a lot of people hate on New Year's resolutions. Either they're like, oh, I don't believe in them, they're dumb, or they shit on people who do New Year's resolutions, because I mean, a lot of people do just say their New Year's resolutions and then halfway through January, halfway through February at like the latest, the New Year's resolutions are out the window and nobody cares anymore. But I'm hoping with some tips that won't happen to you if you did do New Year's resolutions. Yeah. But I personally don't think New Year's resolutions are a bad thing. Like, I do hold to the idea that if you want to do something or change something, you don't have to wait until the new year to do it. But at the same time, I feel like New Year's, like the turn of the year, is when people really start thinking about what they want to change and what they want to do in the next coming year. And so that kind of gives them a reason, a starting point for these things. And so I think that's fine. Like, whatever you need to make the changes you want in your life, whether it be a New Year's resolution or any other reason, I say do it. And I have some tips that I think might help you stick to your New Year's resolutions. So let's just skip on over to the tips part, because that's about all of my thoughts on the matter. And yeah, so first tip is to be serious about your New Year's resolution. And I know that kind of sounds like a given, but what I mean is you have to be willing to put in the research for your resolution. Like, I feel like a lot of people put losing weight as one of their New Year's resolutions, but that's as far as they go. My New Year's resolution is I want to lose weight in 2017. Done. But they don't take the time to look up workouts, look up healthy eating habits, to look up gym memberships, to look up, all that kind of stuff for the steps that it will take you to reach that resolution of losing weight. And then also be serious with yourself. Like, if you're not realistically gonna go to the gym every single day for 2 hours a day, which is fine. Not everyone has time to do that. That's perfectly normal. But be realistic with yourself. Be serious with yourself and really look at what it is you want to do or change as your New Year's resolution, and look at your lifestyle and be serious. Like, where can I make these changes that I will stick to, that I will take seriously, like, and research it so you know, like, what you need to change, what you need to be doing, and then see where you can fit it into your life realistically, you know? Because I think a lot of people, they're just like, I'm going to lose weight. God, sorry. They're just like, I'm going to lose weight. And then they don't do any research. They just think, I'm going to hit the gym every single day for 2 to 3 hours. Then they try to do that. They get burnt out. It doesn't fit in their schedule and they give up. So I think that if you really look at your life, your lifestyle, and really am like serious with yourself about what changes you can make, you'll be a lot more likely to achieve your resolution rather than having some vague idea of what you want, but no idea of how to get there, you know? Tip number 2 is similar to the first one, and that's that you need to make a plan. So after you've done your research, you've looked at your life, and you're serious about what changes you can realistically make in your life, make a plan. Set goals for yourself. Monthly goals, weekly goals, 6-month goals. It really depends on what your resolution is. But set out a plan for the steps you should take to eventually reach your resolution. Say your resolution is to, I don't want to just keep losing weight. What's another one? Travel. Say your resolution is to travel more. And then you put in the research for where you want to go, how much it's going to cost, like how much you need to save. Then start setting up a plan for how much money you're going to save each month, how far ahead you're going to book the tickets, where you're going to stay, when you're going to book those. Like, set up a plan so that it's not just this vague idea in the air of what you want to do, but you have no stepping stones to get there. You have to do your research, you have to be serious, and then you have to make a plan, or else you're not going to get there. Number 3. Let me remember what number 3 was. Oh my God, I can't stop messing with my hair. All right. Tip number 3 is don't get discouraged. Hiccups happen. Setbacks happen. I think another big problem with New Year's resolutions is that people say, what's another common New Year's resolution? Save money. A lot of people say, I'm going to save money. And then they're saving money. You know, they got, I don't know, $100, $200 in the bank. They're feeling good about themselves. And then something happens to their car and they have to spend that money to get their car fixed. And it feels like all that progress was just lost. You get really discouraged. Why keep going? Same with like losing weight or any resolution. If it stops going your way, stops advancing towards your resolution, a lot of people are like, what's the point? I've already lost all the progress I've made. Like, I'll just do it later. I'll just do it next year. Like, it's already too late. But it's not too late. Like, these things happen. You made it as far as you did before that hiccup happened. You'll make it that far again. Or even if you haven't made any progress, like, it's fine. Like, that's life. And the only way you're going to achieve anything is by not giving up. Like, if you give up every time a hiccup happens, of course you're not going to achieve it. So that's why my third tip really is don't get discouraged. Even if it doesn't look like you're making your resolution by June, July, like, keep at it, keep going. And even if you don't make your resolution, I can guarantee that when 2018 rolls around and you're like, wow, I had this New Year's resolution, but I didn't make it. If you actually kept trying, sorry, my phone is notifying me of stuff. If you actually kept trying all year to achieve that resolution, even if you didn't make it, you will feel proud of yourself. You'll be like, I didn't give up. I may not have made it, but I tried my damnedest, and that's worth something. So, yeah, those are my tips for New Year's resolutions. I think my final thoughts on the matter would be that if you want something out of life, if you want to change something about yourself, if you want to achieve something, if you want to experience something, don't be afraid to. Don't be afraid to make New Year's resolutions. Don't be afraid to make any resolutions, whether it's March or August or November, no matter when it is, don't be afraid to go for the gold. I mean, you know what I mean? If you want something out of life, go for it. Nothing is stopping you but you. It might take time, it might take work, but if you want it, it's worth it. And this is advice for myself as well as everyone else. Like, just go for it. Do it. Don't let anything stop you. And if making a New Year's resolution is what works for you for making steps towards what you want in life, then I say by all means, make those New Year's resolutions and follow them and do them. Because life is what you make it. Super cheesy, but true. So, those are my thoughts and tips on New Year's resolutions. I'm going to upload this video today. I'm just going to post it on my YouTube, put it out in the world. Hopefully it gets some positive reaction. Hopefully it might help you. I feel like it helps me just like saying it to the world. And I don't have any game plan on more videos. Like I said, I'm just doing it. I'm just pumping it out. So hopefully I'll have more videos for you guys, but I am not at the point to commit to a schedule or anything. So just check back, see if I have any new videos. You could always subscribe to my one video if you really want to. There will be more. And thank you so much for watching this. Let me know what you thought and what I should make videos on in the future. Thanks.